Hi guys, it's Harvey again from All Hearts Pool and Spa. Before I get off this page on this Stay Right heater, and you know I like doing YouTubes and everything else like this, I want to explain this picture. Now this is where I want you guys to read and understand your manuals on all your pool and spa equipment, even your TVs or anything. You always want to read your manuals first. I want to explain this one thing. If you are doing a vertical run, all right, where you're going straight up and straight down, you're venting a Stay Right heater. When you read this, they tell you they want to put a collar, a 4x6 or 4x8 transition collar right here before you put any 90s, before you put anything, okay? It doesn't want to come out here with a 4-inch 90, then a, not a reducer, but, a 4x8 collar, and then go 8. All right. The reason why they have no calculation for 4-inch going vertical, okay, going straight up and down, what happens, and once I explain it to you, you'll understand. You go, Harvey, it has a blower, it pushes the air out, it's fine. Excuse me, I'm talking too much today. No. What happens, especially when it's cooler weather out, all right? The cool air comes down this pipe and settles and cools this pipe off. Well, when you fire up this heater and it is supplying warm air, it is only half diameter until this pipe fully warms up. And I see it a lot of times on big runs, okay? 40, 50, 50, 60-foot runs. This pipe, it was 4-inch, would vibrate and the whole pipe just shake. Well, what happens is that's why they want minimum 6 to 8-inch right after here, is because this cold air pools in this pipe. Now you're trying to blow hot air, and this cool air is still trying to force in. So you got a factor of 2 now. You got cold air fighting the hot air, and the heat is starting to choke up, and you'll actually hear the pipe vibrate. That's why they want you, if you have this type scenario, a vertical run, okay, that they want you to do minimum 6-inch or 8-inch. I would go 8-inch because just because if you're in colder states, say out in the east, I would run 8-inch. I wouldn't run anything smaller than 6-inch because of this factor. All right, the cold and hot air are fighting the two, and it takes a while for the heater to fully warm this up. So if you're getting error codes once in a while on your Stay Right heater and you got a 4-inch application, okay, it is wrong. All right. Now, if we go horizontal, you still want to be pitched. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. The reason why they want this pitched a little bit downward is your heater sweats, and it sweats a lot on these when it first fires up or anything else like that, or rain or whatever, okay? Wind blows in and rain. If they want it pitched down slope, the reason why is so when it does sweat, it drips outside, okay? If we had it pitched up, the humidity, the rain, and everything would go and start running this heater, wet your pad, destroy the pad, ruin the heater. So this one gets sloped down, And this one, you go minimum 6-inch. I would like 8-inch. So if you're doing this type of application right here, all right, you come out of the heater with that collar from Stay Right. I would go minimum 6, 4 to 6. I would do in colder weather, I would do 8. So I would get a 4x8 collar, then do your 8-inch 90, go up past the roof. Now, most states have different codes how high they want you to pass this peak. So you got to check with your local code also on how high to pass this peak. Some states say 2 feet, some states say 6 inches, so it goes from state to state. But I like a rule of thumb of 2 feet. But again, these are YouTubes. You do want to go to your local code. You do want to do it to codes. You don't want to say, well, Harvey told me. No, these are just helpful tips to get you, if you have a problem, what could be the failure. And I see it all the time. It is piped 4 inches. Out in Corolla, we have a spa right across Brindley. I forget, Corolla Spa, whatever. Their heaters, they have Stay Right heaters now, and they are piped 4-inch. And I was there a couple of years ago, and it's funny. On cold weather, you see that pipe, 4-inch pipe, just wobbling right around, just going woo, 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 woo. And they don't know why they go through blowers. They didn't want to listen to me. They got another expert out there, somebody that knew more than me. Fine and well, no problem. Keep buying yourself blowers, and they can never understand why they go through blowers when it's cold outside. All right, guys, take care.